So the video you're watching, I don't know if you can see where I'm at. No, it's not MSA, it's not drag racing today, it's actually the day before. So the thing is, shout out to Tarajo from Side Hustle Garage. So I basically asked him for these guys' numbers over here. So I saw Saeed post a photo of these two cars a few days ago, and then I just thought to myself, let me just try to get to interview these two guys. So the way it's gonna work is I'm just basically gonna do a walk around of the cars. I'm sure you saw by the title or the thumbnail. So sorry. So it is the E36 and the K-swap tears of Nisma Performance. So let's go on through. Just gonna do, you know, a small talk, chill vlog, and you guys are enjoying this. The videos are pumping out much more than last year, and all through your guys' support, the channel is growing. So I just want to say a very special thanks to everyone once again. And if you didn't yet, just consider subscribing and liking this video, leaving a comment, and maybe just sharing the link. But anyway guys, let's get on with this video. Prepping the car, so this is the day before, as you can see. So they're just setting up. I think we're gonna put the slicks on.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be ready for tomorrow. But yeah, here we have the main man himself. Mostly behind the scenes. I've never seen this uncle before. It's the first time we're meeting actually. But yeah. This is Uncle Zemo, as I know him from Side Hustle.
That's me.
So he's a top tuner in the country. Tuned some nice cars, and here's proof. The proof is in the pudding. These are just two of the cars Uncle's worked on, eh? So there's been a lot of
many guys from all over here. I won't say top tuner, but tuner.
Yeah.
But tuner, we try, yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna wait for the guys to set up, and then we'll just have a quick chat, talk about the cars and so on. But if you enjoyed the video, guys, just subscribe there, like the video, and check out Nisma. I'll leave all the details.
Subscribe.
And then we have some of the other guys here. So this is Thibaut, one of the team members. So you're gonna drive tomorrow, you say?
Sorry?
You're gonna drive, you're going for that 9.0?
I did a 9.7 before.
Yeah. Nah, lekker.
But Nazimo drive
Nah.
take on. Yeah.
Apparently, what's his name? Chase name?
Cheston.
He's driving.
He's here. He's somewhere here, driving around.
So you guys still deciding who's gonna race tomorrow?
No. So it's only me. I'm gonna be racing this car, and then so my son, this is his car, Mama.
Yes.
But he had to go on a jiu-jitsu training camp, so he couldn't be here. Hopefully he'll come up in April, inshallah.
Okay.
But Christo, one of my best friends and previous owner of the chassis, he's gonna be driving this car.
That was a few years ago, now I remember.
Yeah, Christo's got a 10.3 second CRX.
Yeah.
It's standing in the shop, is about to be busy with it. So he's gonna be driving this car for old time's sake. Yeah.
The sad thing is we don't actually have your son here, so this is his car.
Yeah.
And he's actually 15 years old.
So he started racing when he was 14.
14.
He's 15. I think he's the youngest and I think the quickest in the country. He went 11.7 with this car.
Yeah.
So at 193. So yeah, he's capable. He drives well. Must take after his mother.
Maybe just put in some clips there of him. Maybe I'll get some clips
I'll
and a photo of him. Maybe just shout out their team or something.
I'll do it. Yeah.
But definitely in future we'll do something with him. I got him on the track.
Yeah,
a few videos.
We small club with you and him. Yeah.
Stop.
Where's the line?
Now go back. Go back a little bit.
Just tell me the number.
Yeah, go, carry on. Go. Stop. Okay.
Right.
Cool. So like you normally do it.
Hey, Mini boy! Down, down. Yeah. Abby! Doing it! How are you feeling, Seth? You can do the mic?
I'm feeling like a champ now.
But anyway, you should be able to hopefully if all goes well. But if nothing breaks tomorrow, both cars will stay in Cape Town for a while. There's nothing happening in P right now. So both cars will stay in Cape Town and then one of my friends' places. And then we'll just come up in April after Ramadan and we'll hopefully come race again.
Okay.
Yeah. So we now Western Province Motor Club members.
And then this uncle over here, what was
This is Carl, he's the main Mac. Carlito, we call him Carlito. Everything he does is right. So yeah.
I see he's all around the corner, so he makes sure.
Yeah, no, he makes sure that make sure that Mini's cars in tip top
Especially
condition.
this car.
Especially this one, yeah. Everyone puts effort into this one. Yeah. Everybody, like even Crystal, he spills like more than me.
Like I said, I briefly touched on this car in one of the Killarney videos. I didn't get much. I just know it's a K24 at the moment.
Okay, so this is a stock K24 motor that we bought from Ziad here in Cape Town, Ziad Pool. I just took the head off and we had the head float by one of my buddies at Boosted Auto Works, Scully. He did the head and we put it back on stock cams, stock bottom end, just the 64mm throttles. It's got a button clutch by Dynamic, braking clutch, and a branch. Just honestly nothing fancy to the car.
Besides this, obviously, this.
Yeah, these are 64s, they work. They
Nice
work.
and big, no?
Yeah, they work, yeah. And then, so when my son started with the car, we had like a sort of a time limit we had to keep him at, which was like first 14s, then in the 13s, and then they sort of dropped it down to 11s. So you got into 11.7 with it. We've now put the car on methanol fuel with 1000cc injectors.
So this is basically where the part is at, besides the motor itself, but this is very special.
The bottom is stock, you know.
So 64 mil.
Yeah.
And the size of the trumpets.
Well, these are like, I think they're like 100 almost, yeah. I said 90 to 100, yeah.
But previously this car, they had a K20 if I'm not mistaken.
So when Crystal had it, yeah, they had a
Fully built.
K20. Yeah, when we first built the car many years ago, that motor drove for about 5 years. And then we like started modifying it, you know. And then eventually he bought the CRX. And then we transferred his stuff into the CRX.
Okay.
And then he just bought it as a rolling chassis. And then we bought the Sumalite and we, yeah.
But yo, the times is doing it, it's very impressive, no? And he drove the car self.
Self, yeah.
11.7.
And you know what's the irony of it? We all try to beat his time, but we can't. We don't know what he's doing right. But we've all tried, we can't do it. But
the driver mod.
Yeah, and I think Crystal knows this car very well. So I think Crystal will do a good time tomorrow.
Especially on the 60-footness.
Crystal was good, yeah. Crystal, he knows his
timing
car.
that tree perfectly.
So whatever time he does now, Mohammed Amin will have to get that time. So we'll see.
Gearbox.
So it's a normal Honda K24, still the long ratio gearbox. But we have got, again, compliments of his Uncle Crystal. We fitted a limited slip in here. It's one of those, this guy? Ken Axel. Limited slip that's in here.
So that's already a restriction on the motor itself, that long ratio.
Yeah, look, the ratio
definitely
was,
drop, yeah.
The ratio was crap.
Maybe a different final drive.
Yeah, but you know, my brother Jody here,
I was in the night, get to
he's
this.
promised he's going to give Mohammed Amin this box when he's done with it. So we're going to see.
So guys, the car you're seeing here, I don't think I got a video on this car, but this is not apparently, it is
He's the quickest
VWL in the country. So this car actually ran a 10.7, sorry.
And I think he's number 5 or number 6 in the world.
Yeah.
In the world, yeah.
So you can check out a lot of this car's updates on resistance. So they've done a build series on it. One thing that's getting my attention now is this name. It's been changed. It was the Mist before, if I'm not
Yeah, so
mistaken.
Chris it was the Mist. I'll tell you the reason behind that. Because before we had a dyno shop and stuff, so we used to wait for very late at night and jump on the freeway and just to always be musty when we do this car. So we had a guy riding behind us and a guy in front, and we would discuss the license on the road. So we would
it's basically a street car still.
Yeah, so we would be flat throttle, going through the bus, and I would be passenger with a laptop and telling Crystal, no, don't tap off, keep going. His nerves was klar because you could see nothing. But we had to tune it for the racing. So he named it the Mist. And even Mohammed Amin got it, obviously we call him Mini. So we changed it to Mean Machine, you know, yeah.
But the way Uncle make it sound is like it's simple. The things done to it's just a motor.
Look at here, I
the
was saying
box,
to you,
shafts.
I was saying to some clips when we were boarding the car. Mohammed Amin was about this small and he was playing with the launch control in the car.
Yeah.
And I made him help him. I made him help him build this car. And now he's taller than me.
No?
So yeah. So but yeah, this is his. Like I said, I'm basically done with the racing
Yes.
after 27 years. And it's now for him to take over if he wanted to. And so we built him something.
So the setup's how long in the car now?
2 years.
2 years. More than two.
A bit more than 2 years, yeah. A little bit more than 2 years. Yeah.
But obviously it wasn't as difficult to get to put it in because they had a case swap before.
Yeah,
So the mounts and everything.
mounts, brackets, everything was there already, which was now nice.
So basically plug and play.
Basically, both the
ECU.
motor, fitted the motor. I think 2 days, Steve. 2 days we finished the car. 2 days, yeah, we
Uncle
finished
obviously
the car.
tuned the door so.
And we, yeah, well, the old management was in here.
What
Because
is
we-
it?
Spatronics on this
Spatronics,
one, yeah.
okay.
Crystal ran, with this Spatronics, Crystal ran that time, I think it 10 you know. So it's the same system as still, I fitted in his car maybe 6-7 years ago. So
And this
still
car is
in-
obviously making more torque with the
Now it's,
2.4. Yeah.
was good power, yeah.
But once that box is changed, I'm sure it's gonna be other
Yeah,
car.
we need the box.
Short
We need
ratio.
We need the proper box, yeah. The box is horrible, but you know, he's still young.
Yes,
and we
yes,
don't
yes.
also want to put too much pressure on him. But in the same breath, we decided to go turbo. So by June or so, we're going to start doing a turbo kit for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then maybe the box will work with the seeing that it's a bit
Maybe,
long.
maybe, yeah. But I think we're going to break it. We're going to probably break it in, yeah. Always something with cars.
And then furthermore, nothing else done.
No, suspension wise, it's got coilies on. And suspension is very hard at the back.
It's just fully stripped out, obviously.
But yeah,
No cutting, nothing.
Nothing at all fancy about the car. We just make sure it's safe for him all the time.
Yeah.
And for me, that's the main thing, safety.
And the back doors obviously don't open.
No, you can actually shut them completely. Yeah, shut them completely.
So this car, what does it read at the moment?
What's it raving to?
Yeah.
Now we're only raving to I2
I2.
because we don't have the whole pump and stuff in here, so it's not water. So, but I mean, just over 2 years, maybe more. It's been reliable. We haven't had
What's he busy doing now? Is he raising the limit?
Yeah, so what we did, we had a bit of an episode last time in my car with the truck. Somebody missed my car. But anyway, so now we take the rail meters down when the car travels. So that if a guy gets a bit happy, he can't mess the engines up.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mohammed Amin Sakoti. I'm 16 years old and I've been racing since the age of 14. I am the driver of Mean Machine at Toyota TAS, which we have engine swap with a K24 naturally aspirated engine. I've been racing in PE and Cape Town for the past 2 years, and inshallah we'll be racing on April 5th, 2025 in Cape Town once again. Firstly, I want to make shukr to my creator who has allowed me to get this far in the sport, and then I just want to give a huge thanks to Uncle Christo, pilot of Stormbreaker, the biggest K24 that we have in PE at the moment, who has broken my personal best time of 11.7 and has ran a best time so far of 11.5 seconds. Lastly, I want to just say thank you to Uncle Kuven, Governor, as well as Alcoa Motorsport South Africa for allowing and helping me to get into the sport. I would like to continue my journey in the sport by racing all around South Africa with the rest of the guys and the Bionic team, as well as my father, and inshallah improve my skills as a racer. I want to say shukran to everyone and thank you to everyone for listening to me, and thank you to Bad Productions. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
This car makes 1,300 Newton meters of torque. 8 HP auto, I'm going to show you some. It's got 8 modes if you look here. It's got 8 different modes you can run it in. Garage from side also. If you see it's my fault, don't look right, you bring me a new one. So yeah.
Nice shout out there to the
Yeah,
guys.
Raj, he's always looking after me.